Hello YouTubers, this is Tim from jlminiatures.com. Just wanted to do an update on my Dark Elf army. I took and looked at one of the other videos I had and realized that most of my stuff wasn't painted or even on movement trays at the time, so I've decided to go back and revisit that. And then also I've had some questions on how do I build my army, and what do I put in for core units and stuff like that for my Dark Elves. So I decided this would be the best time to do that right now. Right now what you're looking at is the Corsair style bodies, well, the upper torsos. Lower torsos are just spearmen, and I gave them halberds. That made them the blackguards for my army. I like the cloaks a lot better. It fit the theme of my army, and so that's what I went with. It's more of the red and oranges and a little bits of yellow, but mostly just flesh tones, stuff like that, and the turquoise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to back up here and kind of give you an overview of the army, and then I'm going to take and go through what units I have in my army. I'll start with the big guy here. This right here is an Ultra Forge dragon. It has a howdah on top. You can see the magnet right there. The magnet actually goes on the underside of the base for your general. This right here is a Lord level mount. I do not have this in my 2,500 point army, but in my 3,000 point, I might throw it in there just to cause some people some problems. I think with 8th edition now, I think the dragons are pretty neutered with only one breath weapon per game. I do still have my the Hydra. The Hydra I'm beginning to like more and more. The one breath weapon, it kind of stinks, but with 7 attacks and having hatred and everything else, it definitely helps. For characters, I have one assassin right here. I have a 2nd level mage on Steed. That right there is my general. I have another 2nd level mage on Steed, also with a familiar that will let her cast out 6 inches past where she's at for line of sight type of things. And then again, I have another assassin. Assassins, I've really found that they are extremely helpful, especially with combat resolution. One I don't give anything to. I just have her there just to help me out a little bit. The other one I have her with D3 additional attacks and one toughness higher than, or one strength higher than anybody's toughness. So I'm always hitting on 3s, always wounding on 3s. So it makes it out to be really, really good. Again, let's see here. This right here is my my repeater bolt throwers. I have 2 of them. I don't see any need more than 2. They do work really well. I usually do the multiple shots, 6 shots each, and these seem to do really well. This is a 4th level mage right here on a dark steed Pegasus. She's totally converted, and I really like the conversion type work and stuff like that. For core units, this right here is a unit of 20 spearmen. I do give them shields, light armor, full command. This right here is the 2nd one. This is the same as the 1st. And I also do a 3rd unit. So that right there is 60 core guys, troop-wise, and they are really good in the game. I've really enjoyed them. I think the Dark Elves have really good core units. These right here are my Dark Riders. Dark Riders I give spears to, and I give them repeater crossbows. That way, if I need to get them up into combat, I can do that. Especially with the new rule where they got the scout move where they can move 12 inches. It really does help out at the beginning of the game. I have 10 repeater crossbowmen right here, and then I have 2 more units right here. So I've got a total of 30 repeater crossbowmen units. You can see I took and have them in ranks, just 1 rank, 10 wide, and for the most part, with 8th edition, I've been splitting it up and doing 5 wide, 2 deep. That way I can still get all my shots in and everything else, and it works just as good, if not better. It doesn't take up as much room on the table, so I have a little bit more room to maneuver and everything else. Plus it helps me if I get charged. this is pretty much the whole army. Where I put characters, it really depends on the game. Usually with the Blackguard, I put my general in there, and I put my assassin that has pretty much the D3 additional attacks and the higher strength. Just because this unit usually gets picked on, I do give it the banner that lets it go first. But with some of that stuff, there's some of the things that negate that. So, but other than that, the other assassin I usually just put into one of my spearman units. And for my mages, it really depends on where the battle lines are pretty much drawn. Since you put the characters last, the mages might go on, with a unit of Dark Riders. They might be just on the side of a spearman unit. It really depends on that. The game usually dictates where I put those, and then we just kind of go from there, especially the scenario. Again, this is Tim at jlminiatures.com. If you have any questions or comments, I'd greatly be glad to hear them. I'm looking for more commission work right now. I'm still working on my Skaven little by little, and I definitely have time to get some more stuff done for you. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.